what it do? Welcome back to the Week Feel, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. My name is La T, and I am a spiritual reader, a channeled messenger spiritual reader. And we're gonna bring a message from the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. Yes, we are a willing and surrendered vessel for them to use to channel these messages through onto self first and foremost, so we can be spiritually edified and strengthened to bear the yoke that's on our shoulders. And we pray that we overflow out into the wheat field, and that you receive it, and that you are spiritually edified to bear the yoke that is upon you too, beloved. We pray that you overflow, and we meet in the middle with unity and harmony for the sake of, we couldn't even say it, no audible. Spirits, for the sake of wholeness, beloved. Welcome to the Wheat Field. Welcome, Wheat. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you being here. Today's message is going to center around what we're saying to the universe, and what are we getting back from it based on what we're expressing. It could be a little bit different from what we're actually meaning, because for us, words are definitely significant, and words manifest, they hold power. But it's a reason why, like, we don't say, can we say it? Yes. We don't say good morning, right? We never say good morning. We usually say great day, or, like some of the hoteps, grand rising, right? Great rising, to signify that you visited a day, and it's a great day. We're wishing you a great day. We don't wish you morning, right? And the universe only hears me say morning. It doesn't know if I'm saying morning or mourning. Like, am I grieving or not, right? Am I happy that I'm grieving? So when we say great morning, that's what the universe hears, or good morning, that's what the universe hears. It hit my head thoughts yesterday. Spirit was giving us the download on peace. We always say we are looking for peace. And then it hit me as like, okay, is the spirit hearing P-E-A-C-E, or is it hearing P-I-E-C-E? Like a piece of something, right? So we thought a more intentional word to use would be wholeness. We are seeking wholeness, wellness, abundance in every area. We don't want a piece of it. We don't want a part of it. We don't want a little taste of it. No, we want the whole thing. Like, we want the whole thing. We want to be whole and have our life represent wholeness. So we kind of got wrapped around the words that we're speaking. What is the universe hearing versus what it is delivering? If you feel like you just keep getting a little slither of happiness, or a little slither of contentment, I get a little bit of this and not all of that, you know what I mean? It's giving me bits and pieces. And I think it's that way because when we talk to the universe and we're praying and meditating, we're asking for a piece of this, a piece of that, right? So maybe let's think about being intentional with those words and say wholeness. Vampire blood cup came out the closet today, out of the cabinet. So we know when this cup comes out, it's some bullshit in the game. You got an energetic vampire, something that is draining your energy. It may be a person, and it could just quite technically be our own speech. That's what Spirit said. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I know it's a different Tarot show. It is, right? We are a channel messenger onto the Most High God, and it could start slow like that old school Crisco. We got to get it out the can and into the pan, and the Alpha and Omega come in and turn the heat up. We going to get to cooking. We know a little bit of what? We got some ingredients, right? We are thinking about the words that we use and being intentional, just using more powerful words so that the universe delivers us exactly what it is that we're looking for. And right now, I'm feeling wholeness. I feel complete. I mean, I'm getting like the whole shebang. I don't want a piece of it. I don't want a corner of it. No, I want my whole allocation. Everything that the Spirit, the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega said is for you, Lati. I want all of it. I mean, all of it. I mean, like all of it. Not no peace. Shit. Look. Spirit said we gonna change that language. You ain't gotta do a fuck shit thing. You can do what you want to do, right? It's totally up to you. But it might behoove you to think about how you're speaking to the universe, out into the ether, and what it is actually delivering onto you, and if is that what you intended and what you desired. Words are powerful. Out of the mouth, right? Out of the mouth is life and death. So what you're speaking to yourself or out into the universe is worth taking a look at. What kinds of routines or habits limit my experience of everyday life? What kind of routines, habits, or experiences limit your everyday life? For somebody, I heard speech patterns. It's a speech pattern. It's what you're saying to yourself and what you're saying to the universe, what you're saying to everybody else, to yourself and everybody else, everybody and everything else. It's a speech pattern. And the funny thing about it is that we can talk about manifesting, we can talk about speaking our life, calling our life into existence. But when we start saying that we need to be intentional about the words that we use, oh look, I mean, we went from like 20 people down to one. You definitely would lose your whole audience. Why? Because that means that we're accountable to think about things differently, to do things differently, to take responsibility of our own life and its trajectory. When you use powerful speech and powerful words and you are intentional about it, then you are intentional about what you are manifesting, what you are calling and claiming over yourself. And in this time, Spirit is giving me that we might want to really think about using the word peace. I mean, they've been saying peace in the Middle East, and that shit ain't happened yet. It's still in motherfucking pieces. So I'm thinking that we might want to start using words that are a little bit more powerful, like wholeness, like completely healed, complete, whole, nothing broken, nothing missing. Yeah, how do we move away from the chaos and conflict? That's what this card would say, moving away from chaos and conflict. They would usually say moving towards peace, beloved. But a peace of what? They say a peace of mind. That's not, when you think about it like that, don't that sound a little different? Like if you just say peace of man, like you only got a piece of your man, like not your whole man, like your whole faculties. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a different resonance, a different frequency, a different energy. Yeah, let's renew that. Right, let's reflect on that. Can we self-evaluate our language and then, as given, reestablish it, bring it back together into unity? It's given whole, it's given complete. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I know it started slow. I appreciate y'all though. I do. Look, you talking about stressed, overworked, everything being out of balance. Do you think she need a piece of help? No, she probably needs something that feels holistic, like a holistic approach to managing her burdens, managing her stress. That means that every area in life is healthy, is taken care of, and she has all the appropriate resources. See, it's definitely something missing, right? It's giving pieces or feeling like something is missing. Discontent. But look, here's that Six of Fire that says that success is there, recognition. What are we recognizing? The words that are coming out of our mouth, beloved. Great day, Miss Hillary. Thank you so much for tapping in. We are having a discussion on our language and moving towards something a little bit more powerful, beloved. We always talk about, moving towards peace, moving towards calm. Even calm feels better than saying peace, or you know what I mean? It's like, because I keep seeing the word PIECE, which is a part of something. It is not the whole thing, right? So I'm feeling more powerful words like calm, like serene, like tranquil. All of those words are very, very intentional when we use them and we speak them out to the universe. It knows exactly what to deliver onto us. There's no confusion. You're not going to get the additional chaos. That's what I'm picking up. Like wholeness. Look at that. Queen of Waters. Very loving, very giving, psychic, even. So we are in Cancer season, right? It's Cancer season. What up to all the Cancers? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Anybody that would get this message, but it's giving me going with the flow, and it's giving that psychic ability to understand. Like, it's giving me hidden knowledge, and like if somebody is clairaudient, right? I'm definitely getting a hit on clairaudience. So listen to the spirit, like listen to yourself, and being calm and serene, and your spirit helps you tell the difference between critical voices, whether it is the alpha, omega, alpha speaking to you, and you understanding and knowing what to do. And I'm getting speaking is very, very prominent. Like I'm seeing the word speaking, and it's given like how you speak and how the spirit speaks back to you. The spirit will speak to you very intentionally, right? It may, for some, it could be through. It's not tangible. It's like you can hear them, but then you can also, they'll take you and look at something, and it's telling you something, but you just don't quite know it. It could be like, oh, why am I staring at this card? Why is it honing in on the word experience? And then I may cease. Spirit, what are you telling me about this experience? And now I'm hearing and I'm seeing the word speaking, speak your experience, right? So when we talk to the universe and we talk to the Most High God, when we are in prayer, to be very intentional about what we need to have made whole. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. It's like, what do we need to have made whole? Right, I don't want my heart to remain in pieces. If it was broken, right, I don't want it to remain in pieces. I want my heart to be made whole. So I'm going to pray for wholeness, wholeness over my emotional state, realization that my spirit is whole. I have the whole and full usage of my intelligence, right? It's giving me the whole, the complete, the information and the intelligence of the whole is with me. And being a psychic person, I can tap into the spirit and ask them to reveal things onto me. Look, the wheel, fortune. You talking about things that'll change stuff, that'll bring prosperity into your life. We're talking about prosperity. We're talking about wholeness. We are talking about calm. We're talking about serenity. We're talking about the ability to know that all of your provisions are met, like all of your provisions, not pieces or parts of your provision. We're talking about all of it. Every item, every need has been met. You have every tool with you to accomplish whatever it is the spirit has put on you to accomplish and to do. And to do it, I'm getting your whole you. Look, realization is coming through and life changes, being free, liberated from this stress. And it has a lot to do with what you're saying. It will speed up your progress. It will speed things up. If you feel like you're only getting bits and pieces of this and bits and pieces of that, it's probably because in our language we are praying and asking for peace. We're asking for pieces. The spirit, the universe, when the ether hears us, sound frequency, beloved, sound frequency. When you are speaking out and the universe hears you, it does not know if you're saying morning, morning, mourning. Oh, good morning. You want a more. You think it's good. It's going to give you more situations that you will end up mourning, experiencing grief. If we are praying for peace, then it could be hearing P-I-E-C-E instead of P-E-A-C-E. It's phonetics, it's resonance. Therefore, the universe is delivering onto you in pieces, bits and pieces. But if I'm asking for wholeness, that's a very different request to the universe. It's going to deliver me the whole thing, not a part of it, not a piece of it. What are you asking for? I'm asking for wholeness. I'm asking for calm. I'm asking for serenity. I'm asking for tranquility. Those are very different, powerful words, and the spirit is going to deliver it to you differently. Page of water. And this is in reverse. Sensitive, open-hearted, and intuitive. Somebody is denying their intuition. Their heart could be closed, and they could be very much desensitized. Right? It could be like unable to receive something in the heart because of the way that we think about it. Right? We haven't necessarily been, we have, but we haven't been trained. In grade school, they teach us about grammar. They teach us about the importance of spelling words correctly or using the correct word based on what it is you're trying to convey, whether it's there, or there, right? But when I say those three words, how does the universe know exactly which one that I'm saying versus its spelling and the changes in the meaning? It could be chaotic and confusing speech. So when we are speaking over selves and we are calling out our experiences, it would behoove us to really open our mind on how we can simplify and be very intentional about what you're saying. Sometimes less words is more. You get a bigger impact by saying less, making it very intentional on what you're saying. And somebody may need to kind of open up to receive what the spirit is delivering, because it's going from a page of water in reverse to a queen of water in the upright. So this is definitely a young intuitive, a young psychic, or the understanding of the operation of the spirit may need to have more maturation, like knowledge of the spirit and how to operate in it so that you can relieve these burdens and these stresses. I want your whole help to come in, right? Every tool that you need, your whole full array of tools to be with you so that you can move towards peace. You can reach this breakthrough. It's giving breakthrough energy, liberation. It's giving eight of fire. It's giving speed. It's giving... I'm even seeing multitasking, having multiple things delivered or going and moving at the same time. It's definitely giving change and luck and progress, right? And luck is what? The definition of that is opportunity, meaning preparedness. Progress, eight of wands, moving forward, speed to progress, speed to change, speed to develop. All of it, speed to delivery is what I'm getting. Chariot is in reverse. Yeah, somebody could definitely be stuck or moving backwards, right? And I'm getting distracted, right? Discontent. And your language could definitely continue to call in more scenarios that leave us discontent. Oftentimes we speak chaos because we're just not physically present and really dialed into what's coming out of our mouth. And this throat chakra is a very powerful instrument. When we combine the heart chakra, the throat chakra with our mind, man, we could create and wreak havoc in our own lives. Simply because we're not focused, we're not cognizant in how we're using our vessel, how we're using these instruments. It's a very powerful way that you can do it just by the words that you say, beloved. Anything else in here, Spirit say no. See strength, as we were saying, powerful. It's a very powerful way that you can do it just by paying attention to the words that you're saying, beloved. This happens to have the Four of Cups again. Four of Cups is sitting right here. Very discontent energy. Distracted. And I am hearing distracted speech. Like, our minds get to going and reeling, and we start to speak sometimes on an automatic, I'm hearing autonomic, right, type of frequency, where we're not intentional about what we're saying. Therefore, we think what we're experiencing is erratic, is like, you know, it's chaotic, right? But it almost feels random. But it's a response to random speech. Yeah. Nine of Cups energy. This change in your language could definitely lead you towards wish fulfillment. We definitely see success, recognition, and promise fulfilled, wish fulfillment. Like cups, right? Being full. It's not giving me the 10 of cups where you like the ultimate, because something's missing, right? There is a missing piece. That's exactly right. I mean, absolute truth. Absolute truth. Absolute truth. And the sword represents communication. It represents true communication. And the scales represent balance, right? Balance. Are we really thinking about that from a true standpoint, right? When the universe hears you, what is it delivering back onto you? Can you listen to your own speech patterns and see if you are speaking and is given broken speech? I almost heard broken English. But there's so many dialects of English. Like, it's like, which one is actually correct? And it's giving me the stress. Somebody could either speak about stress a lot, all the things that you're going through. You could be communicating that to the universe. And you could be asking, because you're stressed and overworked and feeling the imbalance, for the spirit to balance you out. But it's something about how you're using your words with the sword. It's given like asking, again, that's the word I'm hearing, asking for peace. And when you ask for peace, discontent, and being stressed is like going back and forth between the two. For somebody, calmness and serenity could feel like boredom. So when you do have calm and you do have peace, a piece of it, right? A quiet moment, you could feel bored. And you could really not even enjoy it because you are like so used to being stressed and overworked, right? So the less stimulus that you have, you feel discontent, and maybe not really having the wholeness, the other factors, so that your life feels whole and complete. So when you have these down moments and you're not immediately engaged in something that's like high octane, high stimulus activities, you have other things to fill you up, right? And give you that sensation of being happy. So if you have a stressful job or life and kids and husband and all this stuff, what happens if, hubby takes the kids on vacation and you got the house to yourself? House is clean, you got some music on. Before you know it, you can find yourself bored. It's like, what do I do in this space? Life changes and you have emptiness. What do I do in this space? So for somebody, peace could feel like boredom. And because they're so used to being, overworked, overstimulated, a feeling of being imbalanced is what I'm getting. But if we pray for wholeness, then your life is full with the things that bring you joy, what brings you happiness, right? Not just filled with work and stress. Yeah, that's true. It is. It's like learning more about you. What is it that you really like to do? What do you like to do? I mean, we into gardening, right? We're into gardening, we're into food, so we could spend the after hours, and we're into service, right? So we have multiple things in life that are going on that fill us up. We feel whole, we feel complete, like we are feeding all the facets of life, and it keeps us invigorated. It gives us energy, right? I feel calm and I feel serene. I mean, I definitely get that feeling when I'm doing this, or depending on the energy, because somebody's energy could make me nervous, or that's what the spirit is giving. But it is one of the best parts of the day, beloved. It is. See, magician, to do this. Right? And it's like being able to tap into every element. Right? Not only are you inspired, are you motivated to take actions, you're speaking with truth and clarity. You're always learning, right? It's like, what are you putting your energy into, and what is spiritually fulfilling for you? Spiritually fulfilling. Are you covering every aspect of life? Are you living it and experiencing it to its highest and fullest potential, beloved? Somebody's not. They definitely feel bored and discontent, distracted, overworked, stressed, and imbalanced, and could definitely be praying for peace and wondering why you don't feel whole and why you don't feel complete. Because the language itself is bringing you in pieces of things. Today could be the day that we change that language. See? Queen of Swords. Today could be the day that we change that language. That we could self-reflect. We could look at it and evaluate it and be like, you know what? Maybe that is the vampire in my life that's sucking out my energy. Why I feel like I'm still being depleted. It could be my language. My language itself could be robbing me of something. Want both of these? Neither one of them? Okay. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Look, judgment. We did say renewal, right? Renew that. Page of Wands. What is some sort of action? Good news. Messaging. Page of Wands is messaging. How are you messaging? Yeah, is it calling in more stress and anxiety because you're up praying for peace and you're getting delivered pieces of things, right? King of Wands, can we be leaders of ourselves and take some sort of action? Somebody could be stressful over a person, right? It could be the weight and responsibility of being a leader in a home or something like that that is really doing it, for you. And I'm getting like either always having to rush into action. It could be, I heard the word savior complex. Somebody may have a habit of trying to do everything yourself. You may be seeking help from the universe, again, to balance shit out. But it's given that you need your whole full array of tools, not pieces and bits of them. Right? It's like if somebody delivers, somebody needs healing. And the spirit is calling you on a different leg of your journey, right? It's given to bring something together, right? Energy, and to work on something different. Collaboration is definitely going to protect you. Again, look, from these 10 of Wands, right? That heaviness, being burdened, stressed, and overworked, imbalance is what is given. And it's something about mastering yourself and your elements so that you can bring stability, right, to something. And it is given into the home. Like, you are the body, you are the building, you are the vessel. It's given, I don't know why I'm hearing words like house and mansion, like the spirit that resides within it lives in here, right? And it's like having peace, not peace, but calm and serenity and tranquility inside of this vessel, inside of the home. It's like relieving dis-ease, right? Six of air means moving away from chaos and conflict towards calm, serenity, tranquility, wholeness, beloved. And it could be some confusion on how to do it, right? With the Seven of Cups, you could be tapping into the spirit. You could be trying to figure out how to manifest and manifest differently to speed up your manifestations and really thinking about ways and techniques to do it. Yeah, see, you're seeking, looking to find more ways to do it. And the truth is, see, look, Five of Pentacles says there's some sort of isolation or needing some sort of help. And this is saying like you're manifesting some sort of wealth. Look, Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles coming through. Yeah, it's like you can do it. You can speed this up. It's all about your speech, though. Are you able to take a look at it? Even if people look at you one kind of way and be like, oh, you one of them Hotep people, all you do is say grand rising, grand rising. Yeah, because I want you to rise in the grandest way. I'm the only person on my team that actually says great day. Everybody else says good morning. I'm the only person that says great day. And now it's getting to the point where if I come in and I greet somebody and it's just me and that one person and I say great day, they'll be like great day on to you too. That's much better because that's what the universe is hearing and that's what it's going to deliver to you. And because I wished you a great day, guess what it's going to deliver on to me? A great day, week. Anything else? Yes. This one and this one. So we're going to get these two decks. We had 2944, practice and patience. So have patience as you practice these new techniques, right? Changing your speech and seeing how it changes your living experience. Oh, hey, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. Right, look. Ooh, the cougar, she's giving courage. And look at that, communicate. Honor animals is coming through. Communicate with different species. I am just thinking about how we communicate differently. I am thinking about how we communicate with the universe specifically, right? And what's so funny about this card is you can teach, look, how to communicate. I've been seeing these little videos with the little kitty cats and the dogs and stuff, and their owners, right, will, their guardians, right, because we don't own them, but their guardians, their caregivers, their stewards will buy these little buttons, and they learn how to speak specifically to their steward to get what they want. Like, it's not like we can't learn how to communicate better and differently. We can, and we can do that with each other if we understand the language. And to think that a cat or a dog doesn't understand you, they absolutely do. They know what you're saying and you know what they're saying to you. You know when they want to come up and give you a cuddle, give you a hug, give you a kiss, or tell you, I need my fucking space for a minute. Like, you know. Look at that sword coming through. Archangel Michael. Stand in your power. Be true to yourself. It's giving a slight challenge to the past. So in the past, somebody may have been slightly challenged with like standing in your own truth and in your own power and saying what's real and authentic to you. Like very pointed, very intentionally stating what's important and authentic to you, beloved. It doesn't matter if you're the only person that uses that type of language. If it's real and it's true to you, continue to use it because you're manifesting your highest you, your grandest expression, your highest version of you. That's what I'm getting. This one. Look at the rainbow energy. Raziel. See, seek and you will find. Be a wise one. A wise one knows they don't know everything. They're open to learning, right? And if we can learn how to communicate with the universe, the ether, the Most High God, your soul, however you connect, you pray very intentionally so that you can get the results that you want and stand on that. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of you. I can be the only person in the room that come in and wishes you a great day. Everybody else is wishing you good morning. But what did the universe hear you say? I know people be like, oh, you one of them? Yep, I am. Because I want you to have a great day. I want you to have wholeness in your life. Calm and serenity. I don't want your life to feel like pieces or you're getting a bit of this or a bit of that. No, I want you to have your whole portion, your cup overflowing, beloved. So in this day, can we think about it a little bit differently in how we say it and claim it and profess it over ourselves, and how does it affect our experiences? Ooh, Archangel Faith. Wow. With faith, you are invincible. Believe in yourself. Do you believe in the words that you say? Do you believe in what you're communicating? If you have faith on it and you believe it, You keep speaking it. Will you not see it? Will you not experience it? Absolutely. If you look back over your life, how many evidences of faith can you count and calculate? It's giving a gratitude list, beloved. If you speak something out and you keep saying it, you keep saying it, you keep saying it, and it happens, that's proof. That's evidence of faith. That thing has manifested in your life. You can see it. You can refer back to it. It gives you encouragement in order to keep going and moving forward and do it again. You can apply the same technique and get it the same repeatable results, right? It's predictable. It's like getting it down to a science. It is a science to manifestation. There are laws that govern manifesting, and we need to learn the law. We gotta know the law. What up? What up? Thank you so much, Miss Rosetta, for tapping in. I appreciate you. I do. Everybody that's here, all of your energy, all of your love, all of your likes, it means everything. Archangel Amethyst. So definitely was picking up psychic, right? Amethyst is one of those crystals that kind of heighten our psychic abilities. It helps you rest. So if you are stressed, right, it's giving rest, right? Bringing your energy down. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. Preparing for something better. Preparing for this change. The change is here. We see being cut free and released, and, maybe the destruction of stress in your life, right? Being able to move forward. And I'm getting manifestation and picking up, you're gaining speed and power, success and recognition on how to do it, how to have your wishes come in. It's giving learning, it's giving discerning, it's also giving welcoming, right? But it's something about the absolute truth. Like the truth of the cosmos, the intelligence of all things, and being open to receiving it, and how the two are communicating together. You and this Queen of Swords now, and the truth, the absolute truth. I'm hearing like the word, like being impeccable with your word. Which one? This one? You want both of them? No. Look, I honor your psychic abilities. See through the illusion. And we said that somebody was a psychic, right? And it's something about growing your gift from this Page of Cups that's in reverse, being a little closed off, a little bit closed, right? Denying your intuition, really not embracing it. Sensitivity is you could be desensitized, hardened to some things that's keeping you stuck, chariot in reverse, not moving forward, with a feeling of discontent, being distracted and bored and overstressed, and needing something to break you free, wanting to move towards calm, serenity. But I'm hearing somebody praying for peace, and that's the thing to adjust. It sounds like, what? Why wouldn't I pray for peace? Because the spirit doesn't know if you're saying P-E-A-C-E or P-I-E-C-E. Are you praying for a piece of something? Or are you praying for the whole thing? The wholeness of your health. So, wholeness of your health. Yeah. Health in every area. Complete. Total. Whole. Yes. Archangel Mariel. See, manifesting for the highest good, working with pure love. It's all about manifestation and how we do it, and how we can make these little bitty adjustments that give you major results. It's like really opening something up. Anything else this one? What's that? Be interdependent. Expand your horizons. Somebody definitely needs to open up, right? I can't tell you what you got to do, but the Spirit is bringing a message through us to tell you that opening up would be good for you. To think about things differently. Like, there's so much more to be discovered, right? And we were kind of getting into how grammar itself, we're taught it, but we don't think about how we use it, right? It's multiple ways of saying a word. They could be very close in definition, or they could be completely opposite. So when you're very intentional about the words that you're using and make that a practice, like to be mindful of it, then you will speed up your manifestations. You're not calling for things unintentionally and then wonder why you keep getting delivered a certain bag of things. See, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. Definitely open to higher illumination. Not it is a heightened awareness of how we're operating in this day. This vessel, it operates, right, and it's governed by certain laws. A lot of those things that we're just not conscious of, we're not aware of it. It happens outside of our we don't have to focus on it. It's like your nose. You can see your whole nose, but your brain chooses to ignore it because it doesn't need to think about it. It's a distraction from everything else that's in your purview. But you can literally see your whole nose. If you cover up one of your eyes, you can see your nose. Right? It brings it into a field of vision. Like your brain decides, okay, I'm going to pay attention to it. But it's so many things that we just don't pay attention to. And we know that we're designed like that because your brain is operating your heartbeat, your liver functions, your kidney functions, every other system in your body, the vessel, your brain is operating and telling it to do that. It's communicating. But you don't think about it. You're always multitasking because your brain is operating every system in this complicated, highly technical piece of AI that's here, right? It's self-aware. It's doing all of these things, all while I could be thinking on what I'm hearing, what they're telling me. I'm speaking it out. I'm engaging. Like the ability to multitask on so many levels is phenomenal. So when we feel like we got so many things going on and so much to do, you can literally tell yourself the truth on how much you're already just doing by sitting here and engaging. Like the multitask ability is off the charts, like amazing. You don't even fucking think about it. You don't even realize how much you're doing in every moment. It's all about how we talk about it. This one. You want this? This. Yeah, seek soul satisfaction. Seeking soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. And we were getting that with that discontent and distracted, right? This is in reverse. We put it on in reverse. Create a solid spiritual foundation. Be in service to the planet. We literally just talked about being in service, but we more so talked about seeking soul satisfaction and like having a wholeness, a fullness of life where it's not just wrapped around work or survivability type of things, but how do you move yourself from survivability into thriving, survivorship to thriving ship is what I'm getting. Like changing your relationship, making the readjustment in your communication, right? It's even if you have these moments, right? Oh, this is not a question and answer session, beloved. I appreciate you, though. But if you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. We do those sessions, and we definitely can offer that. But it's given this right here, like if you tell yourself, like, I got so much to do. I'm so overworked. I'm so overloaded, right? You're reaffirming and reconfessing that over yourself. But if you tell yourself the truth and be like, I have an amazing ability to multitask. The Spirit is delivering me all of my needs. It is giving me developing too. I'm hearing developing is something about your shoulder, the yoke that you're carrying is making you stronger. But you need your tools. Like it's like knowing and listening. It's something that you need to ask for. And knowing that if you ask for the help, you will receive it. It may not come in the way that you think it should be delivered, but it will come in. The universe will deliver it. So if you're sitting in this space and you're saying words, we're going to have to bind our words up and call them back when we're done. But it's giving me that, I don't have any help, right? Nobody understands what I'm going through, right? I got to do all of this by myself energy. I have to do all of this by myself. I'm carrying all of the weight. We ask that the Most High God gives us the power to call all of those words back. We ask that we have the ability to give them up, put them in the God box. We ask that you receive them, that you bind them up, that you cast them down, for they will not return unto our lives and cause any error. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So it is, so it be. Right? That's what I'm getting. But if you understand that you are never alone, you're never by yourself, that you have a calling and decree over your life, and in that decree is every spiritual tool that you need to meet this expected end, like that itself is true, then you can speak those things over you. And the resources in the whole amount of those tools will come into you. See, I'm steady getting pieces. Like you got all of these, what we would call arrows, like these wands and shit, right? You got a whole thing of it. But if she ain't got the bow part, then she only got a piece. Just saying. But if you ask for the wholeness of your help, like the totality of it, like the completeness, like the fullness therein, then you not only gonna get every arrow. It's like one of those archers on them damn superhero movies when they just keep pulling arrows and you like, damn, this motherfucker ain't ran out of arrows yet. No, they just like instant arrows just keep coming out, because you got the wholeness of your tools. I'm talking about every single one of them that you gonna need to make it through today's battle week. Which is why when we get up on a daily, we ask the Most High God to replenish us so we don't feel like this. Replenish us. Send us a fresh dose. Send me a new anointing, a fresh anointing for this day. Every spiritual tool that you know we will need so that you can make the way, so that we can be successful at the end of the day. We don't know what this day gonna call. We just don't. We don't know what the Alpha put in it. It's a mystery unto us. We can only be in each present moment. That's it. So if I'm asking for all of my help to come in, they be with me. Therefore, I'm never alone. It's all about how we speak about our life and our life experiences and whether or not we are co-signing more of the same, beloved. Or are you speaking in a very powerful and intentional way, calling wholeness over your life? Calm from the calamity is giving tranquility from all of the tests, from all of the terrible things. You can move towards tranquility and serenity. No more sadness, no more stress. It's giving tranquil and serene and calm, wholeness, all of it, not just a piece of it. Anything else? Yes, that's it. Thank you. See, they just had me look at it. I'm like, oh yeah, that was it, right? Practice patience. Practice patience. It takes a while to reestablish new habits, right? It could take a month, 21 to 30 days to kind of repattern and rephrase. Practice reframing, rephrasing. Give yourself space and time and compassion. Use the ability to recall your words. Call your power back, because words are powerful, right? You can call them back. Offer it up to the Most High God. Put it in your God box, in your spirit box, and ask Him to bind it up and cast it down. Be intentional. I do not want those words to return onto us and create any errors into our life. No. They are canceled. They are void. What does that say? See, share light. Sharing light is here, butterfly and transformation. It's giving me the angel of the root chakra, security, and that is Archangel Michael. And he already came out. Share your trials as well as your triumphs. Your stories benefit you in telling. Your stories benefit you in the telling and others in the hearing, spreading the light of transformation. And the thing about this is, not only does it say it benefits you, and it benefits others in the hearing, right? So it's definitely about communication. What you're saying, and the universe and other people hear it, you benefit from it, and others too, beloved. So if you were saying that you don't have any help, or you're by yourself, what is that benefiting you? What is the return to you? You've invested some seeds, you've sown them out into the universe. They're your words. What is the return, and what is the rate of your return? Is it detracting from your life, or is it adding to your life? Is it causing you to increase or decrease? Is it helping others, motivate them, or does it start like one of those conversations where people are just now talking about their stressors and detractors? That just amplifies the same type of energy. So in this day, let's be mindful about how we're communicating. Love your shadow. Practice patience, right? We are perfectly imperfect. Accept and love yourself as you are, and do the same with others. Focus your efforts on your own mastery. On your own mastery. If you are mastering your speech and you're being real and authentic with it, don't worry about how anybody else feels about it. It's just not your business. You got enough to manage on your own. See, somebody's creating, they're manifesting. And she needs to be in a calm, tranquil, serene type of environment, right? Your soul wants to express itself. It wants to be in a calm, serene, tranquil environment so they can radiate that vibration up your heart. I'm getting quickening. You speak it out, you see it, your thoughts, everything, your actions, all come into alignment. That is what the universe will deliver back onto you, beloved. It will. It's giving and receiving. It is the law of cause and effect. And to assume the law of assumption, assume that everything is working towards your benefit. If you are experiencing some heaviness, a lot of responsibility, that yoke is really heavy, know that you are strong enough to bear it, to carry it, like you're being strengthened. Oftentimes we pray for this progress, for this prosperity, but we may not be ready to accept and hold the responsibility that comes with it. I'm hearing Peter Parker, I'm hearing Uncle Ben say, with great power comes great responsibility. If you get all this power and you don't understand what to do with it, like you haven't developed the ethics, the morals, the operation on the law to sustain it, then what would the universe be really doing to you in terms of benefit? You might lose it, you might squander it, right? We've been there before, right? And now we appreciate those mistakes. We appreciate those setbacks because they taught us something. And we know we can grow back. And baby, build back better energy. That's how we got this understanding. Look deeper. What is the deeper meaning? Definitely water, definitely psychic, definitely being in the flow. There's more beneath the surface. Remain cool. Remain calm. Remain centered. Take time to look at the deep underlying currents and follow your intuition, beloved. Follow your intuition. Yes, it's prepping us. It's preparing us. It's pressure testing us. And a lot of people can't take the pressure. They will fold. They will disbelief. They go into discontentment and complaining and in grumbling, right? And it leads us on to suffering. We are telling the universe that we want more of the same thing because that's what we are speaking. That's what we're professing. That's what we're claiming. But the good news is you can call those words back. You can. And you can call them back today, right now. I call every word back that we may have spoken against ourselves, against the highest good, against the purpose, against the promise. We ask the Most High God to bring them into us. And look, as we talked about against the purpose, against the promise, remember your purpose. 44, protection, right? It's giving hermit energy and using your discernment, right? Learning and searching. Being able to use your own power and to call it back. I'm saying listening to feedback, right? All decisions must be made by yourself. Give yourself the time and space to seek answers within rather than without. Let your soul tell you, right? There's no need to believe something that does not resonate for you. So if it don't resonate with you, then don't take it. You just leave it right there on the plate, beloved. Personal truth, and when you say a personal truth, right? Stand in your power and be true to yourself. Personal truth can change as perspective shift and expand. Are you able to open up and shift and expand your perception, your perspective on something? Can you think about it different? You may have been one of those people be like, you know what, everybody to be like grand rising. You could say good morning. It's not the same word. It don't mean the same thing, and you're right. But what is the universe hearing? What is the universe hearing? Is it hearing morning or is it hearing great day? That you're appreciative to rise. Like you were on the wake up list and you got up, you've risen. You know what I mean? Like, is it giving the gratitude and expressing that? Is it wishing you a great day so that you move through to the end of it and having a wonderful experience? At least a great one, because that's what we called out, beloved, and being intentional about it. Purpose, having a great day on purpose. That could be you remembering your purpose for the day. I'm not going to allow things to come into me and disturb my feeling of calm and serenity and tranquility, because I remember the purpose when we met the day. When we rose, beloved, it was to have a great day. That was the purpose of it. So anything that comes in or attempting to block, I know how to stand my ground, stand in my power, speak to power, stand in my truth. And you ain't got to be a whole kind of way about it. You just don't. I mean, sometimes you might not need to say nothing. You can give a person a look. They know you ain't for it. I'm just saying. Don't allow yourself to be the vampire in your life right now on this day. Using words that are less than powerful, that sap out your energy, right? Calling in more situations that drain you, that stress you. Call in wholeness, call in completeness, call in your calm, your serenity, your tranquility. Don't maybe think about how you use the word peace. I mean, not don't think about it, but do think about it. Think about how you do that. Calling in peace could be calling in pieces of things, not the wholeness of it. Anything else? Nope, that's it. That's what we got for y'all right now on this lunchtime message. We are a couple minutes under, and look. We are trying to keep it lunchtime message, time frame. If the spirit wants to really dig deep into something, because we do see look deeper, so it could be more to come from this. We'll be back probably later on in the evening to bring another message. But spirit put this on our heart yesterday, and they kind of been working through it. On this day, to think about how we're calling certain things over our life and the experiences that they create. Like, can we draw a correlation? Correlation does not always mean causation, right? But they are factors and variables that all kind of come together, and you can see, like, maybe if I adjust this thing and just this thing, then maybe my outcome would be a little bit different. It will speed up my manifestation, and I'm getting exactly what I'm calling for. To be conscious of it, to bring it to the forefront of your mind is what I'm getting. They're bringing me another message, because I think we mentioned it, but we didn't go all the way through it. It's a deeper message on subconscious and conscious mind. First, we had a conversation with somebody, brief, because it was like, we got to remember the purpose, which is, calm and stay cool, right? But this person literally tried to tell me that there is no difference between our awareness and our unawareness. Therefore, our conscious, aware mind, and our subconscious, the things that we are unaware of. You are physically unaware until you think about it like consciously that what your brain is doing to operate this vessel, this complex organism where if everything is not flowing right, you definitely have this ease in the body, in the vessel. It's compromised in some sort of way. And then there's definitely a space where we are consciously aware of. We were intentional. I'm intentional about picking up this dice and rolling it. We made a decision to, right? Two different parts of the mind, conscious and subconscious, right? So just because you are not consciously aware of it does not mean it doesn't exist. Just saying. So somebody needs to open up a little bit so that you can become aware of deeper processes that are kind of happening, but it is just outside of your awareness, but it could be right here. This, your nose, touch it right here, but you just don't see it. Why? Because for some reason, your mind has been programmed or just doesn't need to pay attention to it. It ignores it. So bring some things into your conscious focus so that you can realize that there's so many other ways to manifest, and how we are unaware of the words that we're using, our speech patterns, how it could call chaos and conflict into our life. It could keep us in a space of stress, right? Feeling overwhelmed, overworked, under supported. When the truth is that you have every resource. Every resource is accessible to you. Every help is accessible to you. But it's about your language, and what are you calling into you? What are you calling into you? Thank you guys so much. Until the next now, know this. I love you. I do. I know it's more to say, but we can't get into it right now. We're at the end of the lunch break. But I love you. I do. I love you just like I love me, because that's my capacity. I can't love you more than I love myself. It's growing and expanding on a daily. And I thank y'all so much for coming through and growing and expanding with us too. I mean, like, we are manifesting our highest good, for thy will be done, right? And to align with that means that we may need to readjust some things, take a step back, think about our language and using it in a more powerful way. I'm getting this justice card. It's giving being impeccable with your word, Ashe, and learning how to do it. Right? It's like, if I put them this way, then they're looking at each other. Then she can look at the impeccable word, the absolute truth, and she can receive that information. Hand is open and determine discernment how to use it. Right? Like, that's just it. It's to be open. I love you just like I love the Alpha and Omega, that which made all things, the beginning and the ending. It called you to be the living word. Like, the intelligence of the word is written in you, beloved, and you are powerful. And so are the words that you are speaking, that you are using, to do it with intention so that you can express your highest self, beloved. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.